Direct selling is usually associated with party plan or network marketing companies. However, these aren't the only type of companies that use direct selling. Joining us today to tell us more is Linda Rose, General Manager of Mary Kay Cosmetics, and Nadia Desroches, a Mary Kay Independent Sales Director. Welcome, both of you, to What She Said.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so for some who may be a little confused, tell us exactly what direct selling is.
Well, direct selling is a really exciting industry in Canada. It is comprised primarily of 82% of them are female, which is exciting. More than 1.3 million Canadians sell direct selling. So really what it is it's the purchase from the company to the consumer. So in Mary Kay, our consultant Nadia would purchase directly from us as a company, and then she would resell to the consultant. So they also have the option to sell, from their home, from a website. So they're not using traditional retail outlets.
Right. So you meant sell directly to the consumer.
Correct.
Yeah. I guess it's the growth or the becoming a grown-up of what we used to think of as Tupperware parties.
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. That's what it is. So it's all about your network.
It's networking. It's entrepreneurism. I think what we find, what is really exciting is that women come out of there no matter what time in their life. So I can remember meeting Nadia when you just had young children and, the children have grown. So it's one of those businesses that can evolve with you depending on how your lifestyle is going, where you want it to fit into your life. You run your own business. You're in business for yourself, but really not by yourself.
So I guess that's why it's such a great business to be in, direct selling for women. So when did you start, Nadia?
So I started, it'll be 20 years next month, yeah. And at the time I was home on a mat leave with an extended mat leave with a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. And I fell in love with the eye cream. And I thought the idea of getting the eye cream at cost price and would be fun. And I thought, well, let me try this and see if this might be a viable opportunity to have the flexibility to work from home. And I went to my director's meetings each week. Basically, my husband used to say, just to get out of the house. It gave me an excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, you're
we
home with little ones.
We understand. Have an adult conversation about anything.
Exactly. It gave me an excuse to get cute, put on pantyhose, and go out and have some fun girl time instead of just going to the mall and spending money. So, and I'm so glad that I actually did that because that's where I actually saw the bigger picture with things. And I wanted to say that it wasn't until I went to my first leadership conference, which is a conference for directors only, and that's the top 2% of the company, that I saw that this was such a lucrative business opportunity. I went to San Antonio 18 years ago, and by that point, as Linda said, I had small kids, but by that point, I was 7 months pregnant with baby number 4. So I used to get kind of teased that I was in 2 kinds of production. And I went to San Antonio, yes, to kind of escape and get away, but I'm so glad I did because it was meeting those directors there and seeing, imagine 8,000 women all in the same director's suit. There's such a sense of sisterhood and belonging. And these women were professional, articulate, career women who had left amazing professions to do Mary Kay full time. And I thought, wait, what? I did not realize that this was something that you could do this way. And that's when I knew that if it's good enough for them, this is good enough for me.
How has the landscape changed for direct selling in, let's say, her career span, your career span? What do you see?
It's changed dramatically. I think, when I started, it was just about doing a party, doing a skincare class. And now we do things through social media. Each of the directors have their own website. They have their own branding. We're booking classes through text. I mean, there's so many different avenues of income that a woman can have. So you don't have to just do the party mode. You have this wonderful clientele that you connect through online. We just launched this week a new app that takes a picture of your skin, analyzes it, and then we send you a list of the products that you need. So the evolution has been huge. And for Mary Kay, I think the biggest evolution is the young people that have joined. We have a huge group of 20 and 30-year-olds that are joining and saying, I want to run my own career. I want to do it on my own terms, and I want to set my own hours and set my own income. And that's been exciting to see the evolution in Mary Kay.
Now Nadia said that she fell in love with a cream, eye cream, I think you said it was. Do you feel it's very important or somewhat important to be passionate about the product that you're dealing with?
I do. I mean, I think when you're passionate about what you sell, it's easier to sell it because you can use personal experiences. You can share how you've used it, how it's changed. And that's, I would say, for 99% of our consultants, they join just because they fall in love with the product first. Then they fall in love with the company, what it stands for, and then they fall in love with the career.
So obviously the product line has probably gone through a huge transformation as well.
Yeah. We're not your grandmother's makeup anymore, as is evidenced with Nadia, with our young people. I think, there's that idea of who we used to be, which, was the pink packaging and all of those things. That if you look at who Mary Kay is, it's this progressive brand from a technology point of view. We've just opened a brand new R&D facility in our head office in Dallas, Texas, that has more doctors and scientists than most other companies. We're very much focused on that skincare. So we're unique. We've changed a lot.
Now, Mary Kay is a member of the Direct Sellers Association. So tell us what that means and why it's important.
I think for the consumer, anybody that's a member of the Direct Selling Association gives them that sense that this company is following the ethics and the integrity that are expected. Because there always sometimes is direct selling safe? Is it something that I should be doing? When you join a member company, we are upholding regulatory things that we have to follow from an ethics and an integrity point of view. Plus, we also work with government, and any of those companies that join the DSA also have to be vetted. So the consumer can feel very safe. And the Direct Selling Company represents people like Nadia, or the 1.3 million women, 82% of them that are women that are in the association, from regulatory through to taxation, all of the different issues that it represents, the companies and its members.
And I would imagine, too, being members, that a lot of those companies provide training and keep their members updated and all the people that work with and for them.
One of the things that I think I'm so proud about in direct selling is the training that all the companies give. I think anybody that has been our company, I often say, you may not drive a pink Cadillac, but I promise you will leave our company with more self-confidence, with an entrepreneurial attitude, and some great training.
Who gets the pink Cadillacs these days?
People like Nadia.
Hey, you have one.
I'm a premier car driver.
He's on order.
Yeah.
They still do that. That's great. That's a little bit of history. So, do you have any advice for would-be entrepreneurs, Nadia, if they want to start off? They're listening to this and they think, I could do this. I could fit this into my life.
Yeah. I would think that what I would advise is, first of all, if this is something you're considering, don't take advice from somebody that you wouldn't be willing to trade places with, is one thing. Secondly, you could think of Mary Kay actually as an amazing apprenticeship opportunity. I think of my two older kids in university right now doing co-op placements. One is like ready to take a placement at minimum wage, and the other one is willing to take one for no pay. And Mary Kay is an amazing, well-paid, you could think of it as 2-year opportunity to get amazing communication skills and grow in ways you never knew you could. And after 2 years, you'll know if entrepreneurship is something that's for you.
What is the age gap? How young would you hire somebody, or would you allow somebody
At 18.
At 18,
they're able to join.
So a university student could basically
Absolutely.
do this.
I had a really fun occasion in Quebec. I had a 20-year-old had earned her first pink Cadillac at the age of 20. And we have this kind of rule that you have to have been a driver for 4 or 5 years. Well, we had to give up that rule because she was at 20. No, you could join as young as 18. And I have directors who are in their 90s that have been with our company. We've been in Canada 40 years. So we have
You have directors that are 90 years old?
Yeah, they look pretty amazing,
Well, it's because they're using the products.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what's so cool about this industry is that no matter what your age, it fits into your lifestyle.
Right. What's your favorite product?
My favorite product is our oil-free eye makeup remover. It was the first product I fell in love with, and I still love it to this day.
And yours, is it still the eye cream?
And no, mine is the Voluform line because it's got hyaluronic acid, which is an amazing boost of hydration. But my favorite product is the Biocellulose Korean-inspired mask with coconut water and orchid extract.
Oh, it
Absolutely
sounds edible.
love. Love the
Nadia,
mask.
tell us how people would get in touch with you.
So people can get in touch basically by going to marykay.ca, and they can put in their postal code, and it will bring up a bunch of consultants that are within their
That work
area.
that area, okay.
And they can choose to get in touch with a consultant, and anybody that they would get in touch with would be really thrilled to offer them a complimentary pampering session and it's fun and it's free. Why not?
Why not?
Why?
And how do people find out more about direct selling? Where can they go?
They can go to the dsa.ca website and just learn about direct selling in general. They can also go to the Mary Kay site where we talk about direct selling and what the opportunity is like.
Excellent.
Yeah. This would be a great opportunity for people to look into, young people. Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you both for joining us today. Tell us all about it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
She said she's magical, mystical, power.